Hi, it's T of Teaquilts, and it is January 21st, 2026. It is 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I'm here for 1 hour live chat. Um, I'm trying to think. I don't have an agenda today. That's what I would normally say next. I did do some sewing. I finished off camera sewing that last border that I needed for the Strip and Dip by GE Designs. And then I also put a border on the outside of that. So I'll show you just a part of that. And I also did some sewing on the big half square triangle quilt that I was working on. I've sewed all the blocks. I've sewed all the rows, but the rows aren't sewed to each other. Like the block rows aren't sewed. But I don't have any loose blocks now. They're all accounted for because I've been like losing pieces lately, and ain't nobody got time for that. I was cleaning up some stuff from Scrap Club last month and found pieces, two cut pieces that went with the strip and dip pattern. Okay. So it's just hilarious. The pieces just be disappearing. That's why I like to do piece reduction, at least have everything sold to something, because it's a lot harder to lose that way. But, you know, things happen. So in the chat tonight, we have Darcy Savali reminding you all to hit the thumbs up button if you haven't already. So please go and hit the thumbs up button for me. I would really appreciate it. And if you're not a subscriber to the channel, please subscribe and also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I'm live, which is on Wednesdays, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then also I'm here Saturdays where I'm doing a live chat for 2 hours. Starts at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I work on various different projects where I'm sewing. Whatever I'm sewing on is what I'll sew on those lives. I also answer questions. If you got any questions and if I can help you, I will. If not, I can try to direct you in the right place, or I will tell you that I don't know. But we try to be helpful here as well. Sue GSD is here saying it's 174 days until the absolute best retreat ever. That would be the Teaquilts retreat. And that is happening mid-July this year. We couldn't get the third or fourth week in June, so we're all the way down to July. So it's going to be interesting to see what the future years hold. What else? We're in the middle of a mystery project where I am giving out one mystery sewing step each month. We already have 2 parts out in the month of January. One is the supplies that you'll need, and then an introduction, I guess. And then part 1, because it's actually the sewing part is what I'm calling part 1, was put out the second Thursday of the month, and people are sewing on those. I have been receiving emails from people letting me know that they've done part 1. You have to the end of the month to let me know. Or send me a photo, because not let me know, to send me a photo if you want to be included in the next month's video for that previous step. So I have been receiving emails, people sending me their photos so that I can put it into the gallery of the next video. Also, Scrap Club has met for the one via Zoom. The one for Scrap Club via Zoom this year, next month. The meeting next month is going to be on Super Bowl game day. I don't watch football at all. I don't fully understand it. I understand it enough to know that I'm not interested. And so I don't tend to watch the game. But my husband's heavily involved. But I will be here sewing. And so I had put for people to let me know if they'd rather sew or watch the game. So far, it's only seemed like one person not for sewing. So we're going to go ahead and have Scrap Quilting Club via Zoom on the second Sunday from 3 to 5 p.m. in February. And, you know, if any changes were going to be made, I need to make them early, because I have a quilt retreat in February as well. So I don't have many weekends that I can choose from. I still plan to start Fabulous. I got to find my book. I have not looked for it. Like, I haven't even had time to say, I'm going to work on Fabulous. Let me go get the book. So, but just sitting here, I'm realizing that I don't even know where the book is. I think I know, but I haven't like looked. So, but I do plan to start Fabulous. I'm just going to do it inside the Fabulous Facebook group because you've already paid for it. You're already in there. And I am going to just go live whenever I get a chance, do a live recording, and then leave the live recording up until Facebook says it has to come down. So that's what I'm going to be doing with Fabulous. So that's another sew along that's going on. What else? I have Scrap Club in person. That meeting is this Saturday because we got 5 Saturdays in the month of January. So it's coming up this Saturday. So looking forward to that. I've also been long arm quilting, which, you know, it's a lot. And all of this, I'm all off topic because I'm reading Sue a thing about retreat. Okay. But yes, when stuff pop in my head, I have to tell you. Nina is here, Vivian Calvey, Claudette Hall, Wanda Jamerson, Linda Parrish, Brenda Foley, Delia Short, Mama Fo, Melissa LePage, Brenda Foley, Miss Topaz, who is Lori. Welcome, welcome. Holly Duvall, Celeste, Minnie Dula, Benita Nance. Yeah, Remo JS, also reminding you guys to hit the thumbs up button. Show your love and support. Thank you, ma'am. Michelle the Quilter. Suzette Peterkin Denton. Sheila Willis, Joyce Sterling, and I think Leetta Bryant just popped in. So yeah, I'm sitting here. I've had one of those today. It's like I still am not 100%, and today I just feel funny. Okay, I don't feel like myself. So I started out quilting, and then I stopped, and then I fell asleep while I was waiting, and and then I woke up because my phone rang, and then I was like, I don't know. So then I went and said, let me cook something. So I went and, let's see, my barbecue grill, I was out of propane. So I had to end up putting ribs in the oven, and this was at about 5:30. So I put ribs in the oven and pork chops, and I just got stuff sitting because I also boiled potatoes. I want to do mashed potatoes, but I didn't get a chance to make mashed potatoes because I decided to go take a bath before I came in here. So yeah, I'm just all over the place in my head and in my activities today. So yeah, almost like whatever I've started hasn't been completed today. So it's just, and I feel strange and weird, and I'm hungry. I ate like I don't know which one it was, if it was like lean cuisine, because I realized I didn't have anything. I had soup prep, but I wasn't in the mood for soup because I've been eating it a lot because I've been sick. So I just didn't feel like it. So then I took food out to cook. I did eat the lean cuisine, but I am starving because that's like a baby meal, and it's 7 o'clock, and that's all I've eaten all day. And that's why I was eating one of these Whoppers, because I'm starving. Oh my goodness. Hi to Anita Scott. And she said her rent is paid. That means that she has already hit the thumbs up button. And she's asking where's the supply list for the mystery quilt. It's 2 mystery quilt videos for the month of January. One came out the first Thursday in January, and the second one came out where you start sewing the second Thursday in February. And then it will go to a month. And this, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should be 6 months. So I'm thinking it should be done by June. I have not written anything down. There are no written instructions. I've had somebody ask me that. Yeah, I don't have any written instructions. It's all video tutorial. Most of it's super simple. There's one thing that might be more challenging than anything else, but you can also buy a tool if you need to. Yeah, I'm telling you what you need. This is very simple. In the videos, I go over it 2 or 3 times to condense it down. It's for the people that are advanced and don't need to hear me talk or show it. And so there are no written instructions. Let's see. That was Anita. Quilting Cynthia's here. Ken is here. And Peggy O'Connor is here. Hi, Margot. Many are saying that they're calling for rain, sleet, snow. When that stuff happens, I eat whatever's in my house. I don't even go to the store. I started to go to the store today or to Sam's, just because it was some stuff I needed to get because I was out. But whenever they call for all this rain and sleet and I don't go to the grocery store. I would eat the very last canned good in my house before I go to the grocery store during times like that. It is how it is. I'll figure it out. If I eat crackers, I don't care. I'm not going to the store. And I guess that's what Sue was talking about up at the top. You're welcome, Anita. Trying to think what else. I'm just tired. I'm sitting in the tub and going, I'm so tired. And then it doesn't have that. I'm in the tub and thinking that when I've got all this hot water that I'm sitting in. So all I really want to do is go to sleep right then and there. When I fell asleep, I don't know how long I was asleep because I didn't realize I had fallen asleep. I'm thinking it must not have been long enough because I woke up tired. Sue says she's got to do Sam's in the morning. I'm not going there. I ain't going nowhere. I might. I've been thinking about, because I'm like, the older I get, the less I want to be outside when it's dark outside. So I have not been I haven't been to line dance class since, when did I quit line dancing? I can't even remember now. But it had to be at least 2021 or 2 or something. Because I was teaching. I can't remember when I stopped teaching. But I'm thinking about going to line dance class tomorrow. We'll see if I make it. But yeah. So let's show my strip and dip. And then I had the nerve to bring a peach cup in here. Like I can eat it on the live, but I felt better bringing it. I don't know what that was about. But yeah, it is really pretty. Again, I don't like it because it's not perfectly pieced, which I know we are not perfect, but I don't like the perfect where I can see it over the perfect where you've got to hunt for it to see it. You know what I'm saying? I can see it. But anyway, this is my quilt. And what I ended up doing is right here, this is the top row. top and bottom, I added a 4-inch border. And on the sides, I wanted it just a little bit wider so it would, something that you can wrap up in. So it's kind of lap size. And I don't forgot the sizes because that's by my cutting area when I was cutting. But I'm just going to guess and say this is about 60 by 80, somewhere in that neighborhood. So it's it could be almost a twin size bed, especially a small twin bed. It'll probably fit on a twin bed just barely. So, but I really like the colors, and I like this chocolate brown. I like black too. I would have used black, but I'm actually loving the chocolate brown. So that's really cool. And, but I just wanted to come back and show you that I did, get everything done because I didn't want to sew on it again on the lives. So let's see. Margot says, sounds like you're on steroids. I never did get the steroids. I didn't go back and get them. But I think what it is, I probably am having some signs of slap happiness from not sleeping. That could be what this is because I haven't been sleeping the best for a while now with this stuff because I get congested and then I can't sleep. I've been sleeping better, but it's like when I want to fall asleep, I can't fall asleep when I want to fall asleep. And I'm not taking any medications right now other than just Flonase. So I know that that's not anything that will keep me awake. So it's just weird. But yeah, just I think it's because my body doesn't know when it needs to sleep at this point because it's been so long. And I'm saying slap happiness because I don't talk to too many people throughout the day. It's just me and my husband and the dog and the cat that I go feed occasionally, So, it's not like I'm talking to anybody where I would visibly see the slap happiness coming out. So, yeah, that's what I'm almost thinking it is. So I just feel so weird. People saying they love the bright colors. Yes. Hey, Ray, welcome to the chat. I got Paige in here. She ate early today. Ate at 2 because she was bugging me to feed her. So I finally fed her. And I put her medication for the evening in her food. So she really wants to sleep. But every time I move, she's following me. So she's on the struggle bus. So yeah. Like I said, I was doing long arm quilting today and I had to stop, and then I never did go back and do that. So I got to finish that. I'll finish that tonight. I'm halfway through it. I had quilted one yesterday as well. So, my husband checked at the post office and the package wasn't there today, Nina. Let me check my phone. He said it wasn't there. I did a search for it, but it ain't coming up here. Is this one it down there? And now it's saying it's available for pickup. But when he went earlier today it had to be around noon, it wasn't there. Let me see. View details on the UPS site. They're saying it was there yesterday, but there was no card in my box. So my husband he couldn't have picked it up even if he asked, because I have to go in and show that they got something. The person who does our P.O. box is the position that always changes. I think that must be the position that they put new people in. And when I first got my box, it was a person that was there, and that's what he did. But I haven't seen him in a long time, so he must have retired a long time ago. And the new people don't put cards in the box. And so your stuff just sit there like you haven't done a collection. But they put in there for me to renew my P.O. box, though. They put that in there, though. I surely got that. So it is available for pickup now. So I'll go get it tomorrow. But he did go to the post office and check the P.O. box. But if you don't have a card in your box, you don't want to bug people and say, can you check to see if I got any packages? Because then they're not happy because you bugging them and you don't have a card. So it's just hilarious, the situation that they put you in. But I'll check it tomorrow. Darcy is saying we need some more thumbs up. So hit the thumbs up button for me, please. If you're watching, I would really appreciate it. So let me take a screenshot of, I need the number right there, so I don't have to pull it up again when I go up there, because they want proof before they'll go look, even though they haven't done their job in the first place. So yeah. I did order from Checker. I have to see. Oh, maybe they sent me an invoice. I was just in mail. I just ordered from Checker a roll of batting, warm and white, the thicker cotton batting, and I want to see how much they charge for shipping. Oh crap. They feel some back orders, so I'm paying shipping on all the back order stuff too. That's how they get you. Oh, not bad this time. So I ordered a roll of batting. Sometimes I paid more, but I guess because everything that I've ordered is, what is that? It's like they're all patterns. So they added 1, 2, 3, 4 patterns. I ordered the fabric tube maker from Clover because I want to try it. Somebody was telling me about it. I ordered 3 of those and 1 book. So I guess because I didn't have a lot of like templates that I normally order, or like a lot of heavy books, it's mostly patterns. So the shipping is only $37, which isn't bad for a whole roll of well, it's only a 25-yard roll of batting, but it probably weighs the same as a 40-yard roll of batting because it's thicker. So I bought a roll of that batting probably off of Amazon or something, or maybe I ordered it from Warm and Natural because I do have an account with them. Sometimes they charge more to ship than it would be if I order it from Amazon and have them ship. So I went and I said, well, let me try Checkers this time and see what they would charge me with shipping. So I don't mind paying $36 for shipping. So I really like that batting. It kind of reminds me of the old Warm and Natural that was thick in the first place, not this new fangled mess that they're giving us. A lot of the batting companies' products, and not just in quilt making either, it's everything. Food, everything is smaller and less, but they want more money, And batting is definitely one of those that over the years, Warm and Natural has gotten thinner and thinner, because I can show you a quilt years ago that's super heavy with Warm and Natural batting, and then you pick up the recent quilts and they're not. So I'm actually putting that in my quilts now. It does cost a little more. Like I said, the price for it is price for a roll is the same price as a price for 40 yards of regular warm and natural. So, but I like it. Hi, C Joy Creations. Welcome to the chat. So yeah, so that's basically what I am doing. Let's see. I'm trying to look around to see if it's anything I'm missing, because I haven't done a whole lot of sewing in here. Like I told you all, I've been long arm quilting since Saturday, and that I had finished. It took me a couple days to finish that. Finish this, because it was probably Sunday, maybe Monday when I finished. And then Tuesday I finished. I quilted a quilt, and today I started one and got halfway through it, so I just need to do the other half. So that's it for me. I'm trying to think. It seemed like I'm missing something though, and I can't remember what it is. I still have not done anything with retreat stuff. I need to work on that now. I was waiting till January, just that it was a lot of startup stuff with all the different clubs and mystery projects. So I've been dealing with that. And again, that's not something that I can do from bed. I've been sick most of the month, not even moving around most of the month of January. And yeah. I'm trying to think. It still feel like I'm forgetting something. I did look a little bit at like projects for retreat or things we could do at retreat. So I've been kind of trying to figure that part out too. So I haven't, that's another reason nothing about retreat has gone out. First of all, you know, some people were late paying, not everybody. Um, um, I might, for somebody local, I might have a spot for, what do you call it? A commuter. I have a commuter spot if somebody is in the metropolitan St. Louis area and wants to come to retreat. I have to get the price for that, because I don't even know the price for that, because I didn't have that opening at first. Somebody canceled, and I'm trying to fill the spot so that I can give them their money back. So I have one opening currently at retreat right now. And it depends on who it is. I might can get a room for somebody. It just depends on who it is. Um, you know, it just depends. So I have to figure it out. What else? Information about retreat is over in our Facebook group, Teaquilts LLC. If you're not a member, you can go over there and join. And make sure that you answer the 4 membership questions so that I let you in. Otherwise, I don't, because I think you might be a spam account. Just trying to keep people out of there that's putting up bogus things. Like I have a $15,000 sewing machine that I sewed one day, and the needle bit my finger, and I'm just going to give it away for shipping, you know, that type of stuff. Because who does that, right? To strangers. You can find a friend before you have to post that on Facebook, but a lot of people bite. We don't use our heads. We just know, oh, I've been wanting that machine for a long time and I can't afford it, and so then we go get scammed. So I'm trying to keep those people out of the group. Oh, Sue's at the cabin for 2 whole weeks. Whew. Excuse me, y'all. So yeah, so I need to I need to do a verify payments with everybody. So I need to do that before I do anything with Retreat. So that's not bad. I thought I was going to be paying a whole lot more for shipping. I thought I was going to be paying, I don't know, like $75 or more for shipping, but I'm glad it's not. Most definitely. It's like I was just sitting here and it told me I had 7 messages. I'm like, did those just come in while I was here? No, they were just holding them. My phone was on the charger before I came in here. Okay, just trying to make sure. I don't even know if I should even put this out in the universe, but I was also been doing some communications with trying to be a vendor at particular places. So I've been trying to do that too. I've submitted applications to see if it'll be approved or accepted. And I had to get referrals. The world of vending is a crazy thing. I didn't know you had to have a referral to be able to vend. Okay. So that's what I'm in the process of doing. Um, so I'm hoping that works out okay. And then I still have to pay my money, okay? it's not like it's not like you apply and you can be denied and it's okay. But no, I still, if I'm approved, I still gotta spend mega bucks to vend. So it's just something weird. Hi, Janice Miller. Welcome to the chat. Hi, Donette. Welcome to the chat, lady. What products are you planning to vend? Basically, what's on my website, plus the stuff that I keep forgetting to put on my website. It's still stuff that I sell that's not even on the website. I just realized that I put the wallets on my website to sell, but if you don't have a direct link, you don't see it because I didn't go to the products page and put handmade items. So I'm like, I noticed it yesterday and I'm like, I don't have time for that. I'll just wait until I take some pictures of quilts and then I'll have quilts up there for sale as well. So, but basically whatever I have on that I sell on my website, I'm going to be specializing more in the 30 fat quarter bundles when I vend, because in the Ankaras. And then I do have fabric yardage that I sell that when I vend, I can take out if I want to. Sometimes I don't. But if I pay a lot of money to vend, I would be definitely taking everything that I can sell, because it's not cheap to be a vendor at national shows or international shows, shall I say. So, hey, Kevin. He's in Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina. And Joe Cormel just came in too. Hey, Joe. Trying to think what else. I quilted a lot of quilts of mine that I have not even shown you all yet. Today would have been a perfect day for me to go out and put them outside, but I slept right through it, okay? And yeah, I slept right through it. So I didn't get a chance to do that. Anybody else have any questions? Because if we don't have questions and my brain is not functional enough for me to come up with a topic, I'm going to get off early. I'm trying to think what else. I'm getting a transaction alert from Discover. I'm like, did I go somewhere? Oh, it's telling me. Oh, okay. It did. It's one of my annual bills. Boy, they don't got expensive. Something like that used to be $30 is now $50. And I don't even remember them telling me that it went up, okay? Used to be $30. That's one of the reasons I don't like things that they automatically bill you for. But that's also one of the reasons I put it on my credit card so I can dispute it if I want to. Sue, any hints where the bus is going? No, I'm still waiting. I have done both routes. Kevin has not. Kevin wants to go on a second route. And I guess I missed one store when I did the route. So that's the question. We both have a question about one store, whether to include it in the route. And if we don't include that store in the route, we might end up taking another route because we did another route. But I kind of like both routes are fine. I'm just concerned that the one route that Kevin and I both went on, I'm concerned that it's going to be long on the bus. We did it easily in the car, but I'm concerned about doing it on the bus because it is quite a few miles, like to the first stop, because we started timing at Kevin's house, which is over an hour from my house. So that's an extra hour. And it took us, I want to say, a little over 2 hours to get to the first place. So that, Kevin, help me. Is it 2 hours from your house to that first shop? I felt like the ride was going to be longer than 2 hours for the first stop. And that's what I'm concerned about. Because I'm an hour from Kevin's house. And then it just depends on if it's rush hour traffic or not. I could get there a little sooner or it can take me a lot longer. It depends on traffic. So I'm not sure how far it is from Kevin's house. Because that's where we started. And Kevin drove that day too. So I wasn't paying attention to the time. I'm still waiting on Kevin to answer my question. He must be behind in the comments. Or in the viewing. Because he up here like, hey, Tina. Hey, Remo. Hey, Bonita. See, that's where the slap happiness coming in. Oh, my goodness. Oh, gosh. Shipping label. Mm. Kevin finally answered. Sorry. Trying to get to shuttle. What was the question? How long of a drive is it to the first shop on that uh, shop hop thing that you and I tried to do? Well, that we did. Not that we tried to do. We did it. I'm just concerned that the first part of this trip might be a long time before we get to an official place to use the restrooms. Just crazy. See, and that's what he's saying. See, that's a long time. So I'm concerned about that. The only other store I was concerned about was one that we haven't been to in a long time. Trying to do not like all the way south, but more. It's still mid Columbia and then more south. And trying to do some stores that way. I know, but the thing is, if I have my concern is, even if we start in Hannibal and end on the other end, like do it backwards, we're still gonna have a 4 hour ride, one way or the other. And I'm trying to, like with the bus driver, that's an issue after it's been all day. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. And I haven't talked to the bus company yet because I don't know what route we're taking. So I gotta put some sugar or something in, guys. Sorry. See, and then once we go to Hannibal, we may as well go to the quilt shop there instead of going there last and trying to find someplace to eat. That was the other thing. If we go to if we did the other place last, we could also eat there too. It's I have a dilemma. That's the issue. I have a dilemma with which one to do. He's so silly talking about all the airline people on the shuttle say, "Hey, Miss T." Hello, my frequent travelers. He's so silly. Somebody told him he has to watch. He's the assistant. But yes. Um. So yeah, that's the issue. That's why that hasn't been scheduled. I will be ordering retreat T-shirts in a bit. I think I just have one person I need to contact because I can't find her form. I know she sent it in, but I don't know where it's at. I had all this stuff entered into the computer and then had a computer crash. So then I went back to all the paperwork to re-enter. I had everybody's paperwork but one person. So I don't have that person's shirt size. So I have to do all of that. I have to get that shirt size, order that. And I was trying not to order them too early. If anybody needs previous year shirts, I have to have a certain number. So let me know if you need previous year shirts. Some people let me know on their forms. If you didn't let me know on your forms and you need to, there's an incentive to wear a Teaquilts shirt. A shirt that has Teaquilts on it every day. You get entered into a drawing at the end. And it'd be a bag of miscellaneous stuff. So it, it just depends on what I have and what I put in there. So every bag is different too. And then also, um, on the first day, we have rep your state, where you wear a shirt that reps your state. Some people do the state quilter shirt. So if you want me to make that, send me an email if you're coming to retreat for that, so that I can at least put you on a list, because I'm gonna make them all at one time, and I'm not gonna be making them to order. I will be making them all at one time. So if anybody needs that type of stuff, I need to know, so that I can plan that into my schedule. Like, my long arm is where I also cut and plan shirts and create shirts. And so I can't do it if I'm using it for other things like long arm quilting and or cutting. That's also where I cut. So when you spend that kind of money for something, you kind of use it for more than one thing. Well, I do. I use it for more than one thing. And then, and Joe Cormel talking about, don't tell about the t-shirt drawing. I want to win. Right. um, um, so the actual retreat t-shirts that we will be wearing this year will be the purple with the teal, and then the red with the pink, and then the new shirt this year is lime with I'm trying to get teal. I don't know if they're gonna have teal ink. If it's not teal, it'll be like purple or navy, maybe navy. So, but it will be a lime shirt. So those are the three shirts. Your blue shirt you don't have to wear unless you don't have another. The very first Teaquilts retreat shirt, the baby blue with the royal blue lettering, you don't have to wear that. But if you want to wear it on a day where you need to have Teaquilts on your chest, then by all means bring it. But if you got other Teaquilt shirts, or you don't care about being in the drawing, then you can wear what you want to wear. You can wear what you want to wear every day. But I do ask that you wear the shirt when we do the bus shop hopping. I do try to ask people to wear shirts when we're shop hopping, so that they know that we're in their store. Sue Tumpa, she has her shirts folded and ready to go. To order shirts for other years, so you have to attend a year. No, that's why there's no years on the shirts. I just need to know if I need at least 15 shirts and either to even order a previous year. Now, I do have a few shirts in stock, and I'll see if I have it in stock. If I have it in stock, I'll put one aside. Some people told me on their retreat registration form that they wanted the previous years, because I had them listed there. But if you did not, and you don't have previous year's shirts, and many, you never sent me a registration form. I need a whole registration form for you, so you can just fill it all out on the registration form. I have received money, but I haven't received the form, now that I think about it. So send me a registration form. You can download it out of the Teaquilts LLC Facebook group under files. You should have a registration form. Kevin talking about any quilters in Raleigh, Durham want to take me shop hopping tomorrow, just let me know. The shirt has Teaquilts on it, Sue. Nikki B. Quilts says there's another quilt shop in Columbia. I do know about the other quilt shop in Columbia. And then she says, and Fulton has a cute shop. New Bloomfield has one. Jeff City has two. Abby's in Centralia. And I love Country Line Quilt Shop in Mexico. So yeah, I didn't even know they had, County Line. I didn't even know they had another quilt shop in Mexico now. Remember, at one point, there used to be 3 things in Mexico in the square. You had 2 that was in the actual square in Mexico, and then Heritage. I'm blocking the name. That was on the back side of the square, the street on the back side. They were the ones that just did the auction and closed. So, but I didn't know they had another one in there. So that's interesting to know. The thing is that I have to go to a quilt shop before we go because I have to approve it per se. And one of the things, it's a couple of things that I'm approving it for. But the main thing is that, when quilters go shop hopping, they're looking for fabric. And then I'm also looking at space, like can they handle a bus load of people? So, yeah, and that's one of the reasons why we need to go to the other shop, because it's a big store and the staff were really nice, and the fabric, they had a reasonable selection of fabric. It was better for me being, because it was mostly brights and modern. And I don't know if, like, for Kevin's reproductions, I don't think they had that type of stuff there. But I have to approve it for a couple of things. I want to approve it for the staff. I want to approve it for the space. And I want to approve it to make sure they have fabric, because we got so many people with different taste in fabric. So I'm trying to do a couple things. And then, can that staff handle a busload? I know that the staff, and none of the shops that she mentioned is something that we were going to. I do realize that there are other shops in Jefferson City. I'm aware of Satin Stitches. I'm aware of the other store. I'm blocking her name right now. It's just that the store is very tight. When we go in and we check out, and if it takes an extremely long period of time, they're kind of getting a test. And then if I really, really like a store, then I will pull one of the owners aside and explain and ask them, is it possible for them to have other people working, or can I help cut? Or, there are certain things that we have to do because we're on a time frame, and I can't have a shop that only has the owner working, and the owner is going to cut your fabric, and then they're going to ring you up, and no, we don't have time for that. So I need to, talk to them and explain. And then I'm also looking at customer service, because we did go to one store. Was it last year or the year before? Yeah, it was last year. I think it was last year. And while they treated me nice because they knew who I was, I'd rather they don't know who I am. While they treated me nice, the people said that they were rude. And so I'm not trying to take a busload of quilters to a place that's rude. And I'm not going to say any names, but there are some quilt shops in Jefferson City that I have been in, and I don't feel they were very chummy. And so I will not be bringing a busload of people to you. So, yeah. So, yeah, but we're still looking. A lot of you all liked, if we do mid Missouri instead of north Missouri, a lot of you all liked Apple Tree, so we could go back there because that can be the bathroom break. And that was a really nice quilt shop that had like 4 or 5 different bathroom options, which was really nice that, they had that many bathrooms, and they were very well, they were clean, they were very well designed. So I kind of liked Apple Tree's bathroom situation. I did not even know that they had that many bathrooms in there because I just automatically went to the one that I knew about. Turn around, they had like 4 or 5 bathrooms in there. I'm like, what? So I'm looking for like driving for like 2 hours. That's the only reason that I added them on, because they do have a very excellent bathroom situation. And they had the staff to get us in and out as well. And she says Country Line is tiny but so cute. Abby's isn't big either. Yes, Jeff City. Jefferson City's blank. The boulevard is really small. Specialty quilts. That's the other one that I was trying to think of. It's the big store, and they were not speedy. Kevin and I, she had a couple people in there that was sewing. They weren't in a class. They were just like coming to sew for the day. And Kevin and I were walking around looking, and she did ask us if we were looking for anything. We found some stuff because we just go in and we just, start walking around looking to see what they offer because we're trying to make sure that it's a mix. I wouldn't take a bus trip to a reproduction only store because most people don't do it. That's the exception. And so I wouldn't do that, but I love to see stores that have some in it for the people that do like it. And so I'm trying to look for somebody that has a lot of variety. And she had a lot of that. She had a lot of kit things and sale kits. But she checked us out. She cut us, checked us out, all of that. It took a while. It took a long. It was just me and Kevin in line, and it still took a while. And I'm like, on a bus day. Now, if we hit your store last and you want to play that, that's fine to a certain extent, because I got a bus driver I'm paying overtime to. I'm already paying overtime hours. See, that's the thing. I'm paying because a bus trip is 8 to 10 hours. And we start out at 5 o'clock, my bus shows up. 5:30, we're leaving, depending on where we're going. And we're getting back at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. So I have to pay for all of those extra overtime hours. So yeah. Darcy's reminding you all to make sure you've hit the thumbs up button before you leave. We only got 3 more minutes now. So if you would hit that for me, please, I would really, really appreciate it. Oh, specialty quilts been sold? And Fulton has a shop too. It used to be in Hannibal? I have to look that up. I used to work for the state, so I was going to Fulton a lot. And there would be a quilt store sometimes, and sometimes there wasn't. Between Fulton and Jefferson City, depending on where the training was, doing a lot of the computer trainings and things like that. I was a research analyst for the state, but I also taught the training for our medical records to all staff that entered. So I was always either in Fulton or Hannibal. And then also one of the programs that I monitored, Fulton was the expert in, what was it called? Ain't that crazy how you retire and you just forget the name of stuff? Where they do the observation. It was the observers is the name of the job. What was the name of that program? Isn't that crazy? And today isn't a good day anyway, but I still wouldn't know the name of this program. But we have observers that monitor behavior, like what a client is doing, and they kind of code. I was the one that was doing the processing for that. I hated that. By the way, it was interesting information, but I hated supervising. They were so difficult to supervise. But oh, bits and pieces moved. Okay, see, I didn't know that. So yeah, so I haven't been to Fulton since I've not worked for the state, and I've been retired now. Woo! I didn't realize these years is going fast. This is make 11 years that I've been retired. But I can't even think of the name of the program the observers did. At least I remember their job titles. So, but yeah. So that's going to be it, guys, for today. I'm going to go finish making me some mashed potatoes. I'm also going to try to make, I don't think I'm going to make it today, but I made enough mashed potatoes so that I can make mashed potato buns. I have long time ago, I made some bread dough and used mashed potatoes, and it was really, really good. And I have a taste for that. So I'm like, I'm going to make mashed potatoes tonight and then put some aside. Don't put all the seasoning stuff in it. And make me some mashed potato buns. They were like buns, if I remember correctly. But I'll find out when I find the recipe. But Nikki talking about, don't ask me, I'm on painkillers for kidney stones. Oh my gosh. That's awful. Hope you feel better. Pass them, girl. Seed Your Creations is saying good night to everybody. Good night, Kevin. He's checking into his hotel. So that's going to be it, everybody. You all stay blessed. Be safe, everyone. Quilt out. I'll see you back here Saturday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.